Alright, I just started another video here, and we're going to go inside the beehive and have a look in there and have a good look. Oh, there's the queen. Can you see her? There's the queen. She's making her rounds. And what's going on here is the bees are building drone comb, and they're doing a good job building drone comb. They're having a good time at it. They're building very efficiently, very methodically, and they're taking a good amount of time to build the right kind of comb. This is going to be a big drone here. That's going to be a big drone right there. That's going to be a pretty big cell. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at that, and then we're going to look at the opposite side. So we'll move the frame over. And we'll see what the bees have been doing. Here the bees, they're just starting to lay foundation on that frame, so we're going to leave them alone. Lay foundation. And they're going to draw comb on that. They're preparing to draw comb on it. How you can tell they're preparing to draw comb is they're delineating all the sugar. I sprayed sugar water for easy acceptance, and they're eating the sugar off the frames, and they're getting ready to draw comb. You can see where the comb's being drawn out already. So they're getting ready to have more of a field for the queen to lay her eggs in. So their bees are doing pretty good. And we're gonna let the bees do their thing here. And on the flip side, we're gonna move this frame back. Gonna move that frame back out of the way. And we're gonna have a look at what they're doing on the inside frames. And it can be kind of hard to hold the video phone and hold the bee frames in line, but aha, this is what we're looking for. They're drawing out comb. They're drawing out comb, but they're doing the wrong kind of comb. They're making burr comb. So we'll scrape that all out. I'll show you in a later video how we scrape all the burr comb out. So while we're at it, let's check out the other one. It appears that there's been some egg laying activity on the other one. Oh, it's heavy with honey. Aha, they have honey, and that's where they're storing their bee bread. And they do have some eggs down there. We can have a look at that. It's partially burr comb and partially drone comb, so we'll have a look at that. There's a good view of exactly what's going on. And the drone comb looks like it's pretty well prepared. So the queen's come over, she's laid in this sector, and the queen's done a fairly good job of laying comb, even in burr comb. So the bees got ahead of me here. They got ahead of me on that burr comb, but that's okay. We won't worry about that too much. The burr comb, we're going to leave that the way it is because they're already storing up energy, and we don't want to waste energy. They will actually, over time, reform that burr comb into standardized comb on the foundation. So we have another frame here. Let's take that frame right out, flip it right around, and look at what we got here. Hey, we got all kinds of beautiful comb here. The comb's doing a great thing. The bees are moving on it. I see some honey. I see lots of bee bread. That's what we want to see. And we're seeing a lot of availability of food. So we got some baby bees that are in there, some brood, some honey up here in the corner, and of course the bees. So hey, they're doing a really good job. They're doing better than what I thought I did. And we're gonna have to count the frames. So this is half a frame, 1 full frame, 2 full frames, 3 full frames, 5. So that's not where we need to be at the time of year. We need to be a little bit better. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something called checkerboarding. And we're going to checkerboard in a frame, and hopefully they'll draw out those frames. We'll checkerboard in another frame. And oh, dead bee. Been dead for a while. when you're beekeeping, never be afraid to touch your bees. I've been beekeeping for 20 years, and I can tell you, you're going to get stung. It's going to happen. You're going to have a problem with bees. If you are very allergic to bees, you need to test that and make sure that if you swell up an awful lot, that you don't wear any wedding rings if you're beekeeping. They can run into a problem when you're in the emergency room and they need to cut your cut the wedding ring off in the emergency room. No, I don't have my keys. Yeah. And had to scream at my mother there. She's locking the house. So you can see what's going on here. So we've checkerboarded this frame, that frame, that frame, and that frame, and we're gonna see if we can't get the bees to lay up comb in those frames. So you can see I switched the position of the bees. The bees were originally over here, but by pushing the frames this way, I've oriented them to the warmer side on the south side of the hive, and they should start to draw out this direction, coming back towards the east. They should start drawing comb out that way. Healthy bees, no American foul brood, that's a good sign. No hive beetle, no tracheal mites. These bees are absolutely fantastic. As you can see, hey, no gloves, just a long sleeve sweatshirt and a bee veil, and that's all I have to protect me. I wear a bee veil just to keep them away from my eyes. I find I concentrate a lot better having the bees not buzzing around my eyeballs. But they're gentle bees. You're gonna get stung if you're a beekeeper. That's gonna happen. But one of the things to remember is that the pain goes away. And believe it or not, your body does get used to the bee sting if you get stung a lot. So I'm on a 10-year plan with beekeeping to turn beekeeping into a side business. So this is hive number 1. I had 20 hives a couple of years ago, and unfortunately for me, I got American foul brood, and you know how you deal with American foul brood. You burn down your beehives, you burn the frames, you start all over again fresh. And that's where I am right now. But hey, that's a look in the hive. That's the hive inspection. The hive inspection's going good. They're a bit behind the times, but that's okay. We're going to keep feeding them the brood building patties, and they'll catch up in time. Hey, that's it for now. Mark Weaver 1978W @gmail.com. Keep the comments coming. Post comments on YouTube. I love comments, and let's keep the nasty comments down. I've been beekeeping for 20 years, and I guarantee you I know more about bees than the average person. Anyway, we'll catch you guys later, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.